All right, guys, we got Medo's cab dropped back down. I wanted to show, there'll probably be a couple of quick videos like this. That looks like a fairly, I mean, it might, I don't know if it ever been replaced. It's not a real high miles truck, but the master cylinder, if we go ahead and just replace it. Just replace the master cylinder. Problem is, where do we get one from? I don't really have a lot of experience with what brands work good, but it would allow us to have the other plug at the bottom for the pressure sensor for the brake controller in the dash. These trucks, they have the plug for it down there. It's wired into it. Just because there's a, I guess Ford decided to put certain wiring in it, which there's also fog light wiring, it looks like. I'm pretty sure that's fog light wiring. So factory in it is fog light wiring, and I looked over here and we have an ambient temp sensor. The blank is right down there. Right there, that little black thing. It didn't focus, but it's supposed to push pin in right here with the temp sensor on it. So we might be, we're just gonna have to get some stuff to make everything, at least plug it all in. I mean, we have fog light wiring harness, so we can plug right into there, and that'll be cool. We'll just have to see what all works, what all we need to turn on in the PCM and the instrument cluster too. I mean, it's gonna, like, we're gonna have to swap the cluster out right now and put the XL cluster in so that we can communicate with it, and then put the Lariat one in on programmable module installation. Hopefully that works. That's what I'm hoping. Sometimes, I mean, we got in a jam with our liftgate, but I was experimenting with the liftgate, so we're gonna try and stick to the basics on this one when we go to program it. Because I mean, the goal would be to have everything work how it's supposed to. So let's see if that works. I'd love to have that Lariat cluster, but the 6.4 is very reliant on the cluster. It will not run without it. It won't do anything without it. So the cluster is pretty much just as important as the PCM. I mean, all the info goes through the cluster. So, all right, just a little video. I mean, why the heck do we want a master cylinder? Holy crap. Ambient temp sensor, we need to buy that too. We'll just buy a new one. They're not going to be that much, but we're just, honestly, it's a big job. I'm going through and taking the time and trying to not overlook nothing, because like right now, before I mount that master cylinder back up, let's explore all the options for what the end game picture of this truck's going to be. So, all right, guys, that's it. Have a good day.